Good morning. So it's now day 100 of the vlog. And no, it is still actually the night before, so this is actually 10:30 at night. Thought I'd just have a little go on my own treadmill because I'm probably still going to be walking at this time next Saturday. So kind of just wanted to see how awake I was really. Obviously I would have been exercising all day and I've just been sitting around since. But I thought I might as well tell you what I'm doing in the vlog for day 100, just to let you know. As I said, I'm going to go to the gym and do stuff. There's a local 10k going on, and I'm going to look at some reviews of products, but I've come up with some other ideas while I've been on the treadmill. Also want to do a couple of 100 base things because it's the 100th vlog. So we're going to do sort of going to do a 100 calorie thing. So basically I'm going to eat a type of food that's going to be 100 calories. We're going to burn it off on the treadmill later. So essentially we'll see how long it takes to burn 100 calories walking on a treadmill. I want you to have a guess for that as well, and then we're going to do a couple of other things around the number 100, so yeah, keep an eye out for that. Next time you see me, it will actually be the day, but I thought while that's in my head, while I'm thinking of it, and while I'm never normally show you that I'm exercising this late at night, I thought it was a good way to start today's vlog. So yeah, now you'll see me on Sunday, not Saturday. Catch you in a bit. So we are now on Sunday. I enjoyed my turmeric milk so much yesterday that I'm actually putting it on top of my Weetabix. So I've never had hot Weetabix before, so I'm intrigued. This should be a really healthy breakfast of champions, he says. Looking forward to this. We'd start today looking at some of the sort of my favourite reviews I found online last night for the products I've been using. Because obviously yesterday I did a bit of a tournament and looked at some reviews of some of the products I've had. I found some brilliant sort of responses to some running items and food items, let's say. So I'm going to give you an example one that actually I haven't had, but I just quite liked the review anyway. So we'll go to my computer and I'll show you what we've got. Review 1. Okay, so this is a pair of shoes. Never had these. These are actually spike shoes. And the review that I love, it's only had a few reviews anyway. You know, best spikes, blah, 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 all good. This one is brilliant. Review to counter the only current review, which is from a reviewer as part of promotion or received the product free. Shockingly, they gave it a 5-star review. So the person in response decided just to give it a 1-star. Never had the item, but gave it a 1-star because someone had a promotion and gave it 5. So I love that one. So let's have a little look at what I found for the products I've had. In spring water, I love this stuff. As you know, I tend to have it after exercise. But not everyone's a fan. And it's not just humans. Even cats say no. So this one got 4 cats who get regular treats of tuna in spring water. Unfortunately, they found this one below standard and refused to eat it. Only other brand that has been met with this response was Prince's. And I just love the picture they've attached to it. Look at that. Just a picture of the tuna chunks on the floor. I'll eat it if the cats don't. So yeah, love that one. So that's one I found. Hydration tablets. Okay, so these are the things I've been having to keep my sort of hydration up. There was a little bit too much info, I thought, on this one by Michael. I'm a big fan of Sis products, but these tablets are disgustingly bad. I've contacted Sis, who, as per, just ignore me. I got really bad diarrhea every time I use these, and they're nowhere near the quality they used to be. Well, they're not a sort of... taste is subjective. I think they taste okay. So they're not like a squash. But yeah, Michael's not sure in one way or the other. Let's have a little look at some turmeric tea, shall we? Turmeric tea, as you've seen, I've had a turmeric milk this morning as well. And this one's really nice. Twinings add some flavouring, which is really nice. But not everyone is a fan. Oh dear. If you distilled your nan's old curtains, I reckon this is what you'd get. Sorry, I really wanted to like them. Harsh. How? Right, Huels. Not everyone's a fan, apparently. Chocolate. So I've had quite a lot of these, as you know. But what do the masses say? Most people like them, to be fair. 4.8 out of 5, so that's a good rating. But I like this one. Disgusting. I bought this based on the other reviews. Really is pretty awful stuff. Must be fake reviews. So apparently, because he doesn't like it, none of us must like it. So, yeah, talk about thinking your opinion's right. Separating fact from opinion here. I love that one, though. Just, I don't like it, so it must be fake. A foam roller, right? Now, most people's bad reviews on this were actually how they broke them, but I like this one. The item is so painful, it's like rolling on rocks. I used twice, it's in the cupboard. Very disappointing. Unfortunately, I don't think Mrs. Parsons really realised what a foam roller is. They're not meant to be soft. They need to dig into your muscle. It's not like a relaxing spa day. Insoles. Now, I actually agreed with a lot of the negative reviews on this. They are quite bulky. They're very, very bulky, so I can see why people don't like them. They're not easy to cut either if you did want to cut them. But this one, slightly different. Thrown in the garden. Package arrived wet and opened. I just hope someone's taken them, or that garden's going to be a bit of a tip. Made me laugh. But these are actually Kinvaras. I don't know why it says Omni, but they're the women's version of the shoes I had. Anyway, this did make me laugh. Where are they? Down here. So, I love the Kinvara 13 running shoe and was looking to replace my last pair. Was looking forward to my run tomorrow morning, but I guess it's back to my old pair as the seller sent me 2 right shoes, feeling a little frustrated at this error. And look at the photo. I shouldn't laugh, but that is quite funny. I'm very sorry, very sorry. Right, on to sprays. And old curtains the other day. Now, Rose Jam is the strongest spray I've got. It's lovely. It's a lovely spray. It's really strong, gets loads of compliments. But if you're going by TikTok, well, TikTok agrees with me, but this woman thinks TikTok's lied to her. I saw a girl raving about this on TikTok, saying it smells amazing and she gets compliments all day, which I do. It legit smells like something my nana would wear mixed with toilet spray. So sad because it wasn't cheap. I don't think you go to TikTok for advice anyway, really, let's be honest, but I agree with TikTok on that occasion. Bluetooth headphones. Bit of mixed reviews on this. I mean, most people like them, to be fair. I think they're brilliant. They've been the best headphones I've had. But this one doesn't like it at all. Useless lump of plastic. Plugged them in to charge and the blue light came on, which should mean they're already fully charged, but they wouldn't turn on. So I charged them for 2.5 hours as per the instructions. They still won't turn on. Charged for another couple of hours. And yes, you guessed it, they still don't work. These headphones are as much use as I don't know how you pronounce it, is it eunuch at a fertility clinic? Would not recommend. That's very harsh. They're fine. They're fine. Honestly, a lot of people, I reckon, just don't know how to use the Bluetooth. They just don't know how to set it up. That's what I reckon's happened there. Right, on to Oddball. My favourite Oddball's top is their original one. Now, not all reviews are actually reviews, even if they've left a review, as this person proves here. I can't give a review because the product didn't arrive. Well, you have given a review, Terry, and you've given one. And that's very harsh on the company because they're not the ones delivering it. Right, last one. The cap. Do a lot of caps, but this was the best review I found for the one I had. You got to remember, by the way, that we're looking at reviews to try and advise us whether we should buy it. This is what they came up with. Nothing to say about this one. Sorry, it's not focusing, but don't buy it at all. Why, though? I just don't get these reviews. If you get a review, just put something meaningful. But, yeah, not on this occasion. So, man, I don't get it. So, yeah, that is all the reviews I found for some of my products. Safe to say I don't agree with some. So maybe we need to put some good ones to even it out, like that other guy who gave a 1-star for a product that he'd never even had. But yeah, I quite enjoyed looking at those last night. Would have just seen there is now sort of the app seems to be catching up now for next week's event, so you can be able to track me. I just need to get that all set up. So again, when do I think I'm going to finish? I did have a little think about this. As I said, I'm not going for a time or anything. I'll just finish when I finish. But I think with the rest stops and meals and I don't really know the terrain. I know it's a bit hilly in places, off-road, road. I'm just going to say 3 miles an hour, which means 60 miles, which is 62 miles the event. You're talking, 20 hours, aren't you? So 3, 4 in the morning, I think I'm going to finish. Now, of course, if I can finish quicker than that, amazing. But I think for me, that's what I'm going to aim for. I want to kind of predict, or just in my mind, just sort of think, right, well, that's roughly how long it's going to take. And if it's quicker than that, brilliant. If it's longer than that, brilliant. You know, it's just got to aim for. I want that sort of time in my mind, though. As I said, provided my hamstring's all right, try and get a lot of this running done early. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to rack up the mileage. I'm not planning to stay too long in certain stops. At 50k, I'll have a proper meal, but before then, probably not really. So 58k when it's going to be my big rest stop, and then probably just walk the last marathon. That's kind of the plan. So yeah, we'll just see how we get on, really. I'm just hoping this hamstring will be all right. It's a lot better so far, though, this morning, I have to say. I think we should play that game now anyway. Now I'm on it. Slow down a little bit. 100 calories. How many minutes do you think it'll take to burn it? And I've eaten a lot more than that. I'm absolutely stuffed because I have my biscuits with breakfast, so when we do that. How many minutes do you think it takes for me to walk on a treadmill and do 100 calories? Now, of course, this isn't altered for my weight, so this would be the same for anyone, but just as a rough guide, because they do the average weight on things like treadmills, how many minutes do you think it takes to burn 100 calories? Your 100 calorie biscuits, have a guess, and then I'll reveal in a minute when I've actually got there. I'm nowhere near that yet, by the way, I've only just started. We'll reveal and see how many minutes it takes, because it's 100 vlogs. 100 calories, how long? Right, so 110 calories now, 111, and it's taken me nearly 22 minutes, so about 20 minutes to burn 100 calories. So one of my biscuits, of the 5, has disappeared out of the system now. So it takes a little bit longer than you think, I have to say. Don't know if you can see, arrived at the gym. So we're going to do a couple of hours walking on there now. I went for a run this morning, did 9 miles, so up to sort of 24,000 steps already today. So I want to try and do another 10,000 or something here, and yeah, hope the weather clears up. If you can see, arrived at the gym. So yeah, going to do a couple of hours walking on there or something. Yeah, did 9 miles this morning, so up to around 24,000 steps. So yeah, feeling good. Just want to do a little bit more, maybe about 10,000 steps, and yeah, something like that. And let's just hope this weather clears up. Wasn't quite the same, was it? But my hair's certainly grown since then. I think I've got a bit more comfortable in front of the camera as well, let's say. But I'm going to try and do a few more properly now and see if I can get them word for word. I was going to do it completely the same, but I don't have a pen, so I couldn't write it down. So winged it a little bit.
Good morning. So yeah, it's just gone 5:30. Yeah, still obviously got the blocked up nose and stuff, but work have very kindly given me the week to work at home this week, and it's definitely been needed. Trying to fight through this would have been ridiculous, because that's kind of my nature. It's just to sort of plough on, especially when you want to do all your training and everything. But it's definitely been important to take a back seat. Again, I put a spray on today. Mr. Wallet, this one's called.
Unfortunately, this isn't going to look quite the same because, of course, I've got to try and read the script. So sorry I'm looking to the side here, but I'll do my best. So yeah, it's just gone 5:30. Yeah, still obviously got the blocked up nose and stuff, but work have very kindly given me the week to work from home this week, and it's definitely been needed. Trying to fight through this would have been ridiculous, because that's kind of my nature, is just to plough on, especially when you want to do your training and everything. But it's definitely been important to take a back seat. Again, I've put a spray on today. This one's called Mr. Wallet. What is that in here? Does anyone know what that is? Is it a whistle? No. I'm obviously being really stupid. If someone could tell me what that is, I'd appreciate that. In here. Does anyone know what that is? Is it a whistle? No. I'm obviously being really stupid, but if anyone could tell me what that is, I'd appreciate it. Been inspired by my sort of ultra challenge, and actually is considering maybe starting some exercise. Obviously not an ultra especially, but you know, if you did want to do something, I've got a couple of like little discount things that might help you get started. So when I bought my socks the other day, I got this leaflet in here, and essentially there's a code. I don't know how many of you can get it, but if anyone does want it, so it's back to front for you, but it's S25 leaflet, or scan the QR code at the bottom and you get 10%, an extra 10% off the sale items, I believe. So yeah, it's an extra 10% off anything in the sale, and it tells you some of the things that are on sale here. So if you wanted to buy some trainers, I think it's worth it. The reason I mention it now is it ends on the 31st of May. So if anyone does want to use that S25 leaflet, the other thing as well, which you would have just seen a screenshot for, is Huel. They do a refer a friend, which means you get £15 off and I get £15 off. So if you did want to buy something like one of these just to try, because as you know, I've raved about them, you can get £15 off your first sort of order. So I definitely recommend it. If anyone's really, again, you don't even have to be into your sport. If you just want something quick on the go, somebody, you know, if you're really busy and you just think, I just need some energy at times, this is the stuff to get. And as I said, if you put my name in when you do the order, you'll get £15 off your first order. Definitely recommend it. I said I think they're brilliant. I think if you try it, you won't go back. You'll want a subscription as well. But yeah, there's just a little couple of things. If you were interested, if you wanted to get your sort of fitness journey started, I recommend it. The last things I've still got to do on my timetable is read more. So as you just saw, I'm sitting in the sun, chilling out, just coming, baking. But I love this in the book here. This like section, don't eat this, eat this. So rather than have mozzarella cheese, have feta cheese. Have from chicken to skinless chicken. What was the other one I liked? BK Big Fish, whatever that is. This is obviously American. Eat a Whopper instead. Swap your bagel for your croissant. I'm not sure about that either. Apple crumble to apple pie. Hamburger to hot dog. Sirloin steak to pork chop. Just swap. You know, it's just like, I'm sure you can have some better alternatives. I like the fact they're not saying too big a changes, but I've never heard of go for a Whopper or a croissant as a replacement for something else. So yeah, I just thought that made me laugh anyway. So yeah, if you don't want ice cream, go for a sorbet. Just run an ultra and you can eat all that you want. Back inside, and there's one more thing I think I need to do to sign off this kind of vlog really today. One more challenge around the number 100. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 10 reps of 10 different locations, so 100 reps in total, essentially places where I've kind of placed around the house where I kind of film the most essentially. And yeah, we're going to just try and do 10 reps in 10 different locations. And yeah, essentially that is it, or 10 seconds if it's not 10 reps. So let's crack on with it before we finish this vlog for 100 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First one done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. That's better than when I did it in those early vlogs. 1, 2, 3. These are heavy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lawn mowing outside, so apologies for the noise of the next one. Count along with me. I will do 10, I promise. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's not enough steps to do that, but 4 more. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Did 250 of these this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Better do the other side. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nearly done. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Dad's back massaging. 10 seconds. Ready? It is already on. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push me off the chair. Right, turn that off. 1 to go. Last one, and there was only one I could finish on, I think. Haven't done this for a while, so let's see how it goes. 3, 2, 1. A bit of yoga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I'm stuck. I'm pretty happy with that. There we go. 10 reps, 10 seconds, 10 different locations. Relax. That's it for today. 100 vlogs. 100 vlogs. First one was February the 8th. Just had a little look. Again, I just want to thank everyone. Those of you that have watched one of these, or multiple ones of these, just thank you so much for the support. I've really enjoyed doing these, and obviously doing the training on mine. You've kind of been my running partner, just standing and walking in front of the camera. It's really kept me going, especially on those sort of cold mornings. But I appreciate everyone that's been watching, and of course everyone that's been donated to a fantastic charity and a fantastic cause. Obviously, in terms of tomorrow, it's kind of now, it's the week before the event now, so I'm going to go shopping, buy the sort of food I want for my sort of meals this week, because I want to be a bit in control of that, do a little gym workout, but I also want to kind of wear my head torch and my backpack a bit, because even though I've used them and worn them, I've only worn them in patches, like an hour or, hour here, hour there, and see how comfortable they are over the course of the day, because of course, if you are wearing them for a few hours, it may be quite different, it may be sore, so yeah, just want to kind of give them a try, check out how long they charge, and just kind of find some other fun bits to do tomorrow. But I hope you enjoyed this one. I enjoyed sort of looking back at some of those old clips myself and recreating them, and doing that little sort of 100 challenges that I set myself today, and as I said, it's been nice to come up with all these ideas. It certainly keeps me busy and keeps my mind active with all this training, but I thought it was definitely worth finishing this vlog today on the home treadmill, because it was a while ago I was doing those 5 a.m. walks on here, but I've certainly got my money's worth of it. Hope you've enjoyed this one anyway, and I'll catch you later.